Get me off the fucking stage is what you lot are thinking. Right, okay. So, I am a clipboard wanker for tonight. Sorry, guys. Now, our first... What did you say?
Clairvoyant as well.
Yeah, fantastic. Right. Now, our first act for tonight is actually my first challenge of the evening because I can't say his fucking name properly. All right? He also has an accent so incomprehensible that Stephen Hawking's wheelchair computer himself couldn't decipher it, okay? I'm sure you're going to love him, even if you can't understand him. So please welcome to the stage, Aritro something or another. Give it up for Aritro!
The worst Indian with IT. Literally, I can only get that off because I'm a snake charmer. Anyway, Dan Springford, everyone, give him a round. Good evening, Luigi. Some of you might be looking at me and thinking, where the fuck have I seen this guy before? You haven't. This is just what happens when you order Richard Ayawadi of Timu. And I'm actually Indian, so I know more about IT and crowds than he does. I will take it up with him when I speak to him next in the mirror. Anyway, as Dan suggested, my name is Aritro. A lot of you did not catch that. That's perfectly reasonable. It's not a straightforward name. It's not the sort of name you come across on an everyday basis yet. It basically, it's also spelled in a very specific manner. It starts with an A, but it goes Aritro. I don't know why, but it does. Now, there are downsides to having a name like this. And the downsides are that people with names like mine, we keep getting asked to repeat ourselves, stuff like that. And the last thing you want to do is repeat your name, right? But there are also upsides. And the upsides are that people with names like mine, we can spell things very well. Have you ever noticed how in the English-speaking world, spelling competitions are always won by the 9-year-old Indian kid? Yeah. Do you know why that is? It's probably because this kid is called something like Ananta Padmanabhan. Now, if you're called Ananta Padmanabhan and you're spelling Ananta Padmanabhan every single day for the rest of your fucking life, what chance does Max have? And the reason I know this theory works is that Indian families with heavy duty names like Ananta Padmanabhan, Vishwanathan, Subramaniam, they tend to name their dogs things like Max, Ben, Simba sometimes. And if you haven't noticed, Indian dogs can't spell for shit. Correlation, causation or something like that. Anyway, you have gathered I am from India. I'm literally 1 in a billion. And it's a scary number. There are genuinely a lot of people in India and you don't realize that till you're not in India. I had a show last week in Chelmsford and I recently learned that Chelmsford recently became a city with a population of 100,000 people. In India, that's a bus. These are rookie numbers. Anyway, do you guys remember India from back in the days of the empire? I see some of you stiffening up a little bit, the tension in the room rising just a touch. It's because we're addressing the elephant in the room. Right, jogging memories a bit. India was effectively your favorite colony. We had a lot of things you guys didn't have but wanted. Warm weather, spicy food, people who look like Dev Patel. Today, you guys have warm weather, spicy food, people who look like Dev Patel, including Dev Patel. Well, India is just the world's largest exporter of Ilford residents. Which is a bit of a fall from grace, let's be honest. But it's not been easy for you guys either though, even though you guys won colonialism, things have been tough. And I realized that every year around Christmas, because, you've all done this, right? Around Christmas time comes around and you're thinking, the first gift idea that comes to your mind is a Lynx Africa set. It boggles my mind as someone not from here because, that's hardly a gift, right? Think about the possibilities in 1825, where instead of Lynx Africa, because of colonialism, you could give to your loved ones actual bits of Africa. Now that's a real gift, right? You know, here's a bit of Botswana for you. You've been a good lad this year. Also, really boggles my mind as to how a deodorant can be a gift in the first place, because that is extremely passive-aggressive behavior. It's like, oh, Christmas is a wonderful, jolly time and a merry time for everyone, and this made me think of you. So here's a deodorant for you. Use it, you stinky bitch. Boggles my mind. I also did history throughout my life. I love history. I studied it throughout my life. It's a very important subject. I think it's important for everyone to read. Growing up in India, when you're reading history, you come across one rhetoric time and again, which is that, you know, we used to be a rich country and then the British came and they took our land and our diamonds and our jewels and Dev Patel and our spices, everything. I've been here 3 years now. All the money you guys took, where the fuck did it go? You don't see it anywhere around you, right? You know, if you looted the world for 200 years, why are there homeless people right now? Right? At this point as an Indian, even I'm like, you know what, keep the change. I did think about this quite a bit, and then I realized, and it dawned on me, that 200 years of looting and pillaging the whole world can be undone by 1 week of Liz Truss. Anyway, that's been my time. My name is Aritro. You guys have been quite lovely. Please welcome back Dan.
He's already fucked that, hasn't he?